Hey everybody, my name is Andy Webb and I'm here to help you guys make connections in a brain-based classroom. So what is a connection? These connections, or what you're trying to do, is you're trying to take previous learning and connect it to current learning. Our brain is organized in a way that we remember things better if it fits into almost like the filing system that our brain already has. So if you can open up that file folder and say like, this is where this should go, our brain is much more receptive to it instead of just saying like, here's some new information. For example, when we're talking about the French Revolution in my class, like I know that I'm going to have to talk about nobility in general and kings, and so I'm pairing that back into what they had previously. But I also know that when I'm teaching down the road, when I'm talking about like imperialism or World War One or World War Two or the 1990s in the Middle East conflicts, I know all of these things are going to be very closely related to each other. And so I start building that at the very beginning to move forward. But as I'm moving forward, I'm constantly referring back to what has happened previously. For example, when we talk about the ancient world and we talk about ancient Rome, I'll ask the kids, like, okay, Greek gods are very similar to what other set of gods? And they'll be like, okay, Roman gods. And so we're constantly going back and forth off of those things. Looking back, sometimes we spend a lot of time going much further back than you actually think you need to go back to make sure that the kids can see from like the very genesis, the very beginning of this, all the way up to where we're at now, how things are connected. Taking the time to do that can sometimes seem unnecessary and a bit redundant, but doing that makes it so everything that you're learning has a place inside of the brain that's already set up for that and already fits inside of the brain schema. This isn't always easy to do. It takes a lot of thought planning out beforehand and seeing where you're going, but it's very fruitful. So if you guys ever have any questions or anything about this, please feel free to comment. I'm happy to help you out. Thank you.